had told me 10 years ago that I'd be teaching people how to care for their hair, I probably would have laughed. I spent over 20 years doing almost everything possible to damage mine. Heat styling, bleaching, coloring, straightening, and some more bleaching. Yet somehow I was still chasing long, healthy hair. These 9 steps led to my transformation in just a few weeks. Today I want to show you my complete hair ritual, but more importantly, I want to share the journey that led me here. Before I wash my hair, I always start by detangling. I begin at the ends and slowly work my way upward. This step might seem simple, but it's become especially important for me after my recent color transformations. Over the last 6 months alone, I've gone from blonde to blue, then gray, then purple. As someone who's a certified hair color specialist, I understand exactly what those chemical processes are doing to the hair. And trust me, my hair feels it too. What's funny is that despite working in the beauty industry, some of the best hair advice I've ever received didn't come from a classroom. It came from my mother and grandmother. Now, let's wake up the scalp. This is honestly my favorite part of the entire ritual. For years, my mother would tell me, "One day you'll regret what you're doing to your hair." At the time, I didn't want to hear it. I loved experimenting with color way too much. But eventually, I reached a point where my hair felt dry, brittle, and lifeless. That's when I finally started listening. Notice that I'm massaging my scalp and not my hair. Using small circular motions helps stimulate the scalp while avoiding unnecessary tangling. Afterward, I like going in with a scalp massager. One thing many people forget is that these tools also need to be cleaned regularly, especially if you have an oily scalp. A dirty scalp tool can end up reintroducing oil, product buildup, and bacteria back onto the scalp. Next comes microneedling. This is another step I introduced after spending years researching scalp health. What started as curiosity eventually turned into obsession. I wanted to understand exactly why some traditional remedies worked while others didn't. Some of the recipes passed down through my family did absolutely nothing. Others left my hair feeling incredible. And that made me want to understand the science behind them. Now it's time to nourish your scalp. You can use any nutrient-dense oils such as olive, argan, or avocado oil. These oils provide essential antioxidants and vitamins to the scalp and hair. I created my own potent blend of natural ingredients that strengthen and hydrate my hair. This product was never supposed to become a business. It started as a personal project. I was trying to create something that would nourish my own hair without forcing me to give up the things I loved most, especially color. I spent years testing different combinations, learning ingredient properties, refining formulas, and studying how different hair types responded to oils. Every ingredient earned its place. I part my hair and apply a few drops directly to the scalp, then I gently massage it in. For the lengths, I warm the oil between my palms first. Instead of dragging the hair, I use a pressing motion. This helps distribute product while minimizing unnecessary tension. Now we're going to clip everything and let it sit for a few hours. See you at wash time. One thing I see often is people shampooing once after a heavy oil treatment. For me, that's usually not enough. The goal is to remove the oil completely rather than leaving any residue sitting on the scalp. I always shampoo twice and focus on cleansing the scalp properly. Then conditioner goes only on the lengths. One lesson I learned over the years is that healthy hair growth isn't just about growing new hair, it's about keeping the hair you already have. Now that we're clean, it's time to dry and style. I like leaving my towel on for a few minutes first so it absorbs excess water. Wet hair is at its most vulnerable state, so I try to be as gentle as possible. Next comes leave-in gold. Just a few drops pressed gently into the hair. This helps add softness, shine, and protection without making my hair feel heavy. Considering everything my hair has survived over the years, it appreciates all the help it can get. Again, starting from the ends and working upward, patience here saves a lot of breakage later. Then I apply a leave-in tonic for additional moisture. If you have ever bleached your hair, you know hydration becomes a full-time job. For drying, I start with cool air. Then I alternate temperatures depending on the section I'm working on. Heat isn't the enemy, uncontrolled heat is. Once my hair is fully dry, I move into styling. Loose waves are my go-to. They're quick, versatile, and they last several days on my hair. More importantly, they don't require me to repeatedly restyle my hair every morning. To finish everything off, I apply another few drops of leave-in gold oil again, just enough to add shine and smoothness. This final step always reminds me of how far my hair has come, and honestly how far I've come. What started as frustration with my own damaged hair eventually became a passion, then an education, then a formula, and finally, the hair ritual. If you've been struggling with your own hair journey, I hope this video showed you that healthy hair isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Small habits repeated over time. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. If you'd like to try the same oils I use throughout this ritual, you'll find them linked below. And if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear about your own hair ritual. See you in the next video.